Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk about I can't really call it monthly favorites. I realized very quickly after that first video, because the original plan was to obviously record monthly favorites every single month. I don't consume that much, and I also try to project pan everything I own so I don't replace something until I'm actually done with an item. So yeah, this will probably turn into a bi-monthly favorites. Maybe they are quarterly favorites, we shall see. But I did have some things that I wanted to share because why not? So the first thing that I wanted to start with was a skincare bit. It's this BHA peeling pad by Cellmax. So I'm very into Korean skincare. You might hear my cat going absolutely crazy in the background of this video, by the way, just FYI. But anyway, I'm very into Korean skincare. I think that for the price, the actives and just the quality that you get is very much, it's just better in my opinion. Like the price to quality ratio compared to a lot of Western brands, sorry to say that. Not to mention a lot of them are affiliated with people on the list, if you know what I mean, which is very strange, so no thank you. But anyway, I did pick these up ages ago, specifically because I noticed I had a lot of like functions, you know, last year that I don't normally really wear in my day-to-day life. I don't, even when I'm going out, I don't really wear like foundation and things like that. That's like very rare for me. So I'll normally stick to like decent skin prep, concealer, etc. But for these events, they were like weddings and things like that, I did want to go like full glam, and I was noticing that just certain areas like my forehead, maybe around my mouth, I was getting really dry patches, and I was also getting texture. So I wanted to introduce something into my routine that would like maybe like once or twice a week, just something really gentle and kind of exfoliating to get rid of that without disrupting my skin barrier. Because the older I get, the more I realize it's actually critical to maintain your skin barrier, because if you stress your skin out too much, it's honestly like your immune system. I think that's like the best metaphor you can put it. If you get too tired and you stress your immune system out, it's going to let all of these things inside and you're going to get sick, right? Like viruses, bacteria, whatever. Same thing, in my opinion, goes for your skin barrier. So even if you're having like breakouts and things like that, try to approach, and this is coming from someone who's been dealing with acne since I was 12, and I had to go on Accutane. So I know what I'm talking about. Trust me. I may not have completely dealt with the problem naturally, because I know that's like a big focus and people are like very anti-Accutane. Speaking as someone who did go through it, it literally changed my life. Like I would highly, if you have the option to do Accutane, work very closely with your dermatologist. Sorry, this video is now going everywhere, but I had a great dermatologist who, you know, I actively did blood work with him, and we talked about a lot of the side effects, and when he realized that I was going up too high of a dose, he scaled it back. So work with people who have your best well-being in heart, but I think that's just a metaphor for life. Only work with people who will take care of you. So anyway, that's my long ass spiel. Anyway, TLDR, these are exfoliating, but they are also very gentle, which I really like. The other thing I like, I haven't washed my hands. So I try to obviously only open these with clean hands. That's another thing. I mostly prefer skincare products that come in a tube, because then my grubby little fingers are not going anywhere inside the product, because obviously you'll have bacteria build up over a period of time. Since these are pads and I'm really only using them once a week, I'm not that concerned, but they do have like a soft side and an exfoliating side. And I use these like on my face, but also like behind my ears, anywhere that I have like rough skin. These are great. These are not too exfoliating, but to the point where like my skin feels raw, but they have definitely improved my texture, and it's not at the expense of my skin barrier, which I really like. They also have a really nice tea tree scent, which I think they do have a little bit of tea tree, but it's not like that active of an ingredient. So yeah, if you're looking for something that exfoliates without being like too stripping, I would highly recommend. The next item I wanted to talk about, this is such a I don't know if you guys have ever seen those like TikTok videos or Instagram reels that are like unsexy products to make you sexy. But that is really what this is giving, just because of how vintage, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like an old school type of packaging. This stuff is amazing. As I progress in my quest to find Canadian alternatives for like literally everything, this is a lotion by the brand Dermal Therapy. They're Canadian. I think they manufacture in Canada as well. This is technically a dupe. Well, I don't know if it's a dupe. It's basically in the same family of lotions as the Eucerin one, which is my holy grail and has been my holy grail for a really long time because I have really dry skin on my body and I need something that's moisturizing but also exfoliating at the same time. And I'm someone who doesn't like to have a lot of products in my lineup because then it's just so many things, and I prefer to have not that many things. So this is exfoliating and nourishing at the same time. I love it. There's no scent and it doesn't make my skin feel sensitive, which is really nice, even though technically this is 10% urea and 5%. 10% urea, 5% AHA, so it's very moisturizing. It will get the job done. But yeah, literally 10 out of 10. I love this stuff. I am so glad that I was able to find a dupe for the Eucerin too, because that has just been getting more expensive and the price point for this is still really, really good. The next item I have is not skincare or beauty related, but it is lifestyle related, I guess. So I do have a Switch. I have been playing an absolutely absurd amount of, you probably will have guessed it, Pokemon Pokopia. I have always been a really big cozy game enjoyer. I think I have like plus 1,000 hours on Stardew. I played Stardew modded, and yeah, it's like every time I find a game, I get really like locked in and I want to do absolutely everything I possibly can in that game. I finished Baldur's Gate like 4 times. Being able to play on the Switch is really, really nice because I can take it with me rather than other games which are like on my laptop. So this is like a little bit more purse friendly. And it's just really great to have an activity where it's a one-time purchase, but I'm getting like so many hours out of it. The game itself is really, really cute. It's like almost a mix of Animal Crossing and Pokemon, obviously, because it's Pokopia. But what it really is imagine Animal Crossing, but all the villagers are useful. That's so rude to say, but like they actually, each Pokemon has like different abilities, and there's literally like 200 plus villagers instead of just 8. And they all have their own distinct little personalities. I will be putting Mr. Mime in jail when I find him. Make no mistake of that. Goodbye, sir. But everyone else is very, very cute. And even the uglier ones, because I am a little bit of an aesthetic Pokemon player, they have really grown on me because they are sweetie pies. So if you're looking for a cozy activity, I know it's like, it's literally sunlight right now, which I don't know if you can see this patch of light coming through, and you know, the days are getting longer and summer's approaching, but it is just a really nice little wind down activity. And I normally play it on the monitor while I'm on my walking pad, so I get to play and get my steps in. Highly recommend. Great life hack. And Pokemon Wind and Waves is going to come out soon, so I'm definitely going to play that. And yeah, so anyway, great purchase. And Nintendo irks me because they did not have to make a whole ass different console, okay? Everything could have been, all of these could have been on the original Switch. They have just done this so people have to buy the new console, but they did do their big one, I fear. So yeah, I do like Pokopia quite a lot. Yeah. The next item I wanted to talk about was actually a movie I watched, which was Project Hail Mary. It's the one with Ryan Gosling. I believe he produced it as well. And it's based on a book. It was really, really good. I highly recommend it if you guys haven't seen it already. I watched it on a random Tuesday evening because I was like, why not? Tickets at my local cinema are like $10, so let's go. and I cried in the theater. Yeah, I am a movie crier. I don't care if you see me. Like, first of all, why are you watching me in the theater? Mind your own business. I'm watching the movie. But it was really good. The movie itself is really visually and aesthetically appealing. It's sometimes hard, I fear, with, I don't know why I said I fear. I feel like it's sometimes hard to have movies with a single narrator and they're alone. I mean, technically half this movie he's with Rocky the alien, spoiler alert, but for a very long time, like a lot of the things that he's doing, he's in the book, because I did read the book, he's narrating them and you're reading about them. So there's words to fill the space. But in the movie, he can't be like, yes, I stood on top of this, I stood in this room with all these images around me. Like, he can't say that. You have to be able to have the visuals match the gravity of what's going on in the book, the vibe, I should say. So I think the movie did that really, really well. It was really cute. I particularly enjoyed, which I know I'm such a nerd, but I particularly enjoyed seeing all of the analytical techniques. There's this really funny part in the movie where he has an XRF gun. They're used to analyze, I sound crazy, I use them at work, but anyway, they're used to analyze chemical data. Like, you can tell what the chemical composition of usually a solid is. And he points it at something and he's like, how the hell is this xenon? Like, xenon's a gas and what he's looking at is a solid. So just stuff like that. And then he throws it twice and I literally like flinched because they're very expensive, especially the ones that can tell you like gas composition. So anyway, it's a great movie. I thought that the characters were really great. I did cry quite a few times. I've been really enjoying a lot of movies, I think, with positive male examples, or masculinity, I should say, healthy masculinity. Like Superman was the same. I really enjoyed Superman. I thought that he was just a sweetie pie, and we've been missing that from Superman. I'm tired. Sorry, Henry Cavill Superman. Sorry, Omni-Man. Like, I'm tired. I want good Superman back. And yeah, so I did really enjoy Project Hail Mary. If it's still in a theater near you, this is not sponsored by any means, but check it out. I thought it was really cute and it's beautiful. So the next favorite I have is, I got a lot of absolutely fabulous presents from my friends for my birthday, and I love them all like so much. They are fantastic. And this is not me picking a favorite. Let me be very clear about that. But I just thought I wanted to share this with you. It's this book, and I had specifically asked for coffee table books for my friends, and one of them brought me this, and it's just so funny. It's, first of all, I think it's just a really clean, chic, tiny book. I have a whole tray set up, which I'll take a picture of and like insert it here probably. And one of the things that I really like about this, and I actually got another book that's a green one, also about cats, from another friend, that's also really gorgeous, but I have put it somewhere and I cannot find it for the life of me, but it's in the house, I know that for sure. But I just like the idea of having a smaller book to lay on top of a larger book and create contrast that way. So yeah, I think this is really cute, and I did read it, and it did make me laugh, and it was honestly very uplifting. So, you know, if you need a little bit of humor in these dark times, I would highly recommend reading this. It does have some good lessons. Yeah, so that's everything. This is probably going to be a really, really quick video because I didn't have too many bits. I have honestly not been buying that many things. Yeah, so it's probably not that many things because I don't really consume too much, which makes these videos a little bit hard. But yeah, I think it's really funny to put into perspective how many of your favorite influencers are probably doing this, but they either have to consume a lot for their jobs or they're getting a ton of PR, and I'm neither of those. So anyway, I really do love these things, and if you guys have any questions about them in the comments, please let me know. And of course, my number one favorite of the month, if she wants to get up here. Say bye, Sparrow. Bye, have a good weekend. Or week, whenever you're watching this. Bye. Bit of a hair on it, so that's how you know I use it.